You know when I got church hurt? After I left church. Not during church. Nothing hurt me during church. Well, there were some things that hurt me during church, but nothing like major. Just the regular common people being around each other for long periods of time, and you get used to people, and you got individuals who have these clashes in personality. So yeah, I bumped heads quite a few times while I was in church. But the church hurt part of it didn't come until after I left. And this is the point that I want you guys to understand. So it's just information. Whether you get it in the Bible, whether you get it on YouTube, Google it, whether you use a book to get the book and get information directly from the book, it's all information. And we can do with that information what we so choose after we receive it. Most people in my situation, when they get the information, they leave church. And here's why. They find out that there's no hell. They find out that if there is a hell, the only destination for it is up here. This is where I've dealt with hell the most. So when you look at things from that perspective, and then you are in these conversations with individuals who may not know the things that you know, it's easy for people like me to be dismissive of individuals who don't know. But that's just not the proper way of doing it. It's not a very cordial way. Sometimes it could be rude, but sometimes you get pushed to be rude when people throw the assumption of church hurt instead of looking at the fact that this person basically has turned their back on this thing in the Bible that they call God, who drowned the whole world and who told men to go kill women and children in all these different areas of the Bible and these types of things. How can a person walk away from somebody or some entity who does all these horrible things and asks us for praise and worship and money? So, it's information. Church hurt has zero to do with information unless there is a situation where you get the information and you share it with people who are in the church who reject it, and they don't understand that what they fear, you no longer fear, and they can't grasp the fact that this person actually may know something that I don't know. And instead of them trying to get that information that they don't know from me, then they try to play it on an individual's emotions and say that church hurt, or what happened, or what went on in your life and God didn't help you with. None of that has anything to do with 95% of folks who are spiritually based instead of religious based now. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, for individuals who are still in church but challenge folks who have left church, don't worry about whether they're hurt or not. Worry about what they know that you don't know. That's what you need to worry about. That's what you need to try to learn. If a person can look down on an individual because they've been taught by teachers on YouTube who are actually in the tombs in Africa, who understand the interpretation of all the different writings on the wall and can teach people, the situation is the same for people who go to church every Sunday and get those lectures or those preaching, those sermons from their pastors. The only difference is the information. That's the only difference. And the intent behind the information. Because spiritual teachers, comedic teachers, they're just trying to give the information to help liberate individuals to become their best versions. Where the church folks, the pastors, they want to make you feel good. They want to encourage you and inspire you with the information that they have. So you have to, it's not even, to me, it's not even a black or white issue. It's not even a tightrope that you have to walk across. It's not even good or bad. Because when we leave here, the only thing we're going to do is go back to the original source, and then we may come back for another round of this for more learning and more love. That's pretty much what's going to be. Or you just get one thing and it's over with. You get one shot and it's over with. That's fine too. But it's not going to be a hell. There's, you're not going to wake up and meet Jesus. You're not going to have to deal with no wrath of God and none of this other stuff. It's just information, man. That's all it is. And we do with that information what we so choose. And it helps us in any way that we see fit, in any way that can benefit us. That's what we do. So, as far as church hurt, nah, doesn't even make sense to me.